Am I live? क्या मैं live हूँ? Let's just quickly check YouTube if I'm live. Very hype matchup. There we go. I think we are live. Hello guys, welcome to another amazing Wild Rift live stream. आपके हाथों में we are going to have the finals of the India Bangladesh Wild Rift Regional Showdown. काफ़ी इंटेंस मैचअप होने वाला है. मैं काफ़ी एक्साइटेड हूँ इसके लिए. बेस्ट ऑफ 5 की सीरीज़ होने वाली है. बेस्ट ऑफ 3 नहीं, बेस्ट ऑफ 5. दैट मीन्स टोटली हम 5 मैच ये टीम्स के बीच में आज देख सकते हैं. बहुत ही मज़ा आने वाला है. आई कांट वेट टू सी व्हाट हैपेंस. थोड़ी देर में गाइस लॉबी विल बी क्रिएटेड और आप लोग भी बने रहिए बिकॉज बहुत बहुत इंटेंस मैचअप इज़ गोइंग टू हैपन. ये फाइनल्स है टूर्नामेंट का. इंडिया की बेस्ट टीम, बांग्लादेश की बेस्ट टीम, दोनों ये स्टेज तक पहुंच चुके हैं. दे रीच द स्टेज ऑफ द फाइनल्स एंड टुडे दे विल बी गिविंग इट देयर ऑल टू क्राउन द बेस्ट वाइल्ड रिफ्ट टीम इन साउथ एशिया, एटलीस्ट फॉर दिस टूर्नामेंट, राइट? तो आई एम क्वाइट एक्साइटेड गाइज. आई होप यू गाइज आर टू बिकॉज बहुत ही इंटेंस मैचअप होने वाला है. यू नो, लॉबीज बन जाएंगी इन जस्ट अ फ्यू मिनट्स. वी हैव गॉन थ्रू सर्टेन लॉबी क्रिएशन इश्यूज, सो होपफुली इस बार वी वोंट हैव टू सी 2-3 रीमेक्स कमिंग. एटलीस्ट दैट इज़ द होप. हुआ तो देख लेंगे, नहीं हुआ तो ठीक है. द आइडिया इज दैट नहीं होना चाहिए, वुड बी प्रॉब्ली बेटर. आप बताइए. टू एक सेकेंड. चलो गाइस, स्ट्रीम का थंबनेल अपने से अपडेट हो चुका है. बाय द वे गाइस, फाइनल्स है तो आई वुड लव इट कि यार जब गेम चालू होगी तो यार लाइक मार दो स्ट्रीम पे, शेयर कर दो. लेट द वर्ल्ड नो दैट इंडिया बांग्लादेश आर ऑल्सो लुकिंग to make their scene in Wild Rift. Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Sean, Shashank, Harshajit, FLS, Shaman, LeBron, Tanish, SK Pro, Ninja X. My god, a lot of people today on stream. Labishi, love your casting. Thank you Harshajit, thank you. 93 stars prediction. पता नहीं, hopefully we'll start sooner this time around. But before we start, as always, मेरा काम है कि ये stream को मैं share कर सकूँ. Guys, आप लोग भी please अपने WhatsApp groups of Wild Rift हर जगह इन सब को share कीजिए because we want to make this a hype worthy finals. और जितने viewers आएंगे उतना ये हाइप होगा और टूर्नामेंट और ये फाइनल्स. सो आई कांट वेट टू सी हाउ सून वी कैन गेट स्टार्टेड, राइट? बाकी AOT है वन द टॉस, तो गेम 1 और गेम 3 में उनको साइड सिलेक्शन मिलेगा. उसके बाद गेम 2 और गेम 4 में इनको मिलेगा. सो लेट्स सी हाउ इट वर्क्स आउट. और थोड़ा सा मैं भी प्रमोशन कर दूँ इन सर्टेन वाइल्ड रिफ्ट डिस्कॉर्ड्स एंड इन वाइल्ड रिफ्ट फेसबुक कम्युनिटीज़ एंड other places because it's going to be a cracking match. Lobby is going to be made in just a few minutes guys. आपके predictions बोले, who do you think is going to win? Will AOT get the victory today or will it be KOG and Maxwell on that Lux who's going to get himself the victory, right? बहुत ही interesting matchup होने वाला. Honestly I can't wait to see how these two players play because काफ़ी similarities भी. अब देखोगे तो Noxy plays Lux as well, Maxwell plays Lux too, तो you know, Jungler also plays Y, Crowley plays Y, so they have some similar champions picks and all. सब होगा. Let's see. I just have to send out a message to this guy to start making the lobby. I don't know अगर BD stream से कोई stream कर रहा है कि नहीं. I'll just confirm. I don't think they're doing it. अगर कोई कर रहा है तो all the players are ready. You can see KOG, Divine Mid, Solo, Etrium, they're all ready to go in this game. So बने रहिए guys in this stream. Have your nice dinner and head to head भी होगा. Thing is ये teams पहले groups में मिल चुके हैं but groups में because of ping issues I think both the teams struggled. But AOT did win that series 1-0. Second game was in FF. इस बार things will be a bit different. So देखते हैं how it works. और by the way मेरे पास जैक्स का स्किन आ चुका है. So let's go baby. बहुत ही प्यारा स्किन है. In case you guys haven't seen it, it's one of the best Jack skins of all time. ठीक है guys, बातचीत तो हो ही रही है. Let me just confirm कि Agent K9 क्या कर रहा है. we're just waiting on that to happen. तब तक के लिए guys stream को hello बोलता हूँ. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Let's get some likes. Can we get 50 likes before the first game starts, guys? थोड़ा hype build up करते guys. AOT win or KOG win? Let us know your predictions. और कितने रीमेक होने वाले उसके predictions बोल दो, because it's kind of fun to see that also happen. So yes boy. आज सारे कुछ. By the way, I'm just 22 subscribers away from 1000. तो अगर आज 1000 भी हो जाए तो guys, like my friend Sean said कि we will have some giveaways, skin giveaways happening. So hopefully we reach 2 milestones today. One being the finals और दूसरा being 1000 subscribers. But best of luck to both team. Ryder, yes you're right. Best of luck to both teams. It is good to see that happen. Kirkwin, क्या बोलती public? Let's go. AOT 3-0. Ooh, very very strong predictions. I think KOG will take at least one game in my opinion. We could see a 3-2 happening. यार पता नहीं, एक बार ping issues हो जाए फिक्स तो कहाँ है भाई ये बंदा? रुको, उससे बात करता हूँ मैं. भाई लॉबी बनाओ दो भाई. Alright guys, तब तक के लिए बस chill मार के बनाई रही है स्ट्रीम में. The players are online, the lobby will be created, casting will be done by yours truly. In just a few minutes the lobby will start, players will play, and which device am I using? Till then I can talk to chat and say hi to everyone guys. I use OnePlus 7 Pro Vivo. Who according to you are the top 5 Indian teams? Well, it's definitely AOT. I think ECC, CCC are pretty good. AEX, Retribution is good. TGT is good. So these would be your top 5 in no particular order. If there isn't a lag issue, I mean there will be lag issues because of some geolocation issues hopefully. COG takes game 1, AOT takes game 2, COG 1 and 5 AOT. Oh okay, so 2-3 prediction in favor of AOT is what Salvador is saying. BC will become KD. ये तो अलग ही नशे चल रहे हैं इसके प्रो भाई. 1K पर भाई 100K पे करेंगे. 1K पे तो इतना तो 1K तो यार कोई बॉट डाल के कर लेगा भाई, वो तो छोड़ दो. वो कौन सा डिवाइस यूज़ करते हो? OnePlus 7 Pro बड़ी. OnePlus 7 Pro. CC के नाम चेंज किया है क्या बीशी भाई? पता नहीं यार, जहाँ तक मैं जानता तो नाम तो नहीं चेंज हुआ है इनका. Alright guys, invitation आ चुका है from the KOG admin. I can hear them talking also in Bangladesh की key code sheet. So let's hopefully Swifty, Noxy, they have taken left side. Yeah. पता नहीं, इंटरनेशनल नहीं है ब्रो. ही इज फ्रॉम बांग्लादेश ओनली, बट आई थिंक ही इज टेम्पररीली लिविंग समवेयर आई डोंट नो. जो भी है, जल्दी जल्दी दूध पी लेता हूँ, फिर AOT को सपोर्ट भी करना है. नाइस वन क्वेश्चन. भाई ये क्या था? कोई नहीं भाई, विनर प्राइज है ना. द विनर गेट्स 6000 बांग्लादेशी टाका और इंडियन 5000 रुपीज. सो द विनिंग टीम गेट्स सम कैश प्राइज टू. आई थॉट इन AX main and level up an anti-air is actually very good, but the problem with them is like they don't scrim, so it's hard to tell how good they are until you just see them in tournaments. But yeah, anti-air is also really top 5. AX main has dropped a lot. Hopefully they come back up again. Level up also has dropped, I think, ever since some of their players are not playing. Thoda sa in terms of relative strength, they've gotten a little down. They're a great org otherwise. I like them a lot. Wahaha. Okay, let's just start bans, I guess. No, it's not COG though. Well, the players to watch out for, right, in both the teams. Now, मेरे पास थोड़ा analysis का time है, तो I'll try to spend some time giving analysis, right? The players to watch in KOG, right? Number 1 is this guy, right? This guy, if you give this guy Lux, he's going to be a pain in the ass to deal with. Now, he's also a Janna Lulu main and things like that, but this guy's Lux, it's not just कि ये Lux अच्छा खेलता है, his team plays really well with him around Lux, and if they have to really focus one guy in bans, I would be like Maxwell का Lux ले लो या ban pick कर लो. I think it's very hard to क्या बोलते हैं to see him play anything else. He will be good, obviously, but Lux just seems like the winning formula for KOG. The other guy to watch out for is Agent K9, the guy who does not take flash on any of his junglers. Now, he has a lot of games on Evelynn, Shyvana, Momo, but he plays Jarvan and all of these things as well. YB, he's their main shot caller, he's their captain, and he's like the guy जो jungle से तुम्हें lead करेगा, right? So I will definitely be watching out for him. Apart from that, I think Hinks, this guy plays an insanely good Garen. I don't know this game में इसको मिलेगा कि नहीं, और let's see. Then for Yttrium, his Kai'Sa is really good. But again, the main threat I would be like the player to watch out for in KOG will be Maxwell and Yttrium. Actually, Hinks is playing mid, so it's Deathtremander playing top. On the other side, right, Swifty finally changed his ID. No, this is his Smurf ID. Okay. Yes, this is his Smurf ID. Oh, I don't know what ID this is, but Swift. The players to watch out for on the side of AOT will be number 1 Ganesh Kaitonde, right? You can't take out the main shot caller of AOT, right? ये jungle से lead करता है. You've seen him play in Wild Rift streams. This guy has the shot calling and the capability to get AOT to wins. Generally, if you see how AOT plays, right, they're very aggressive and they're very decisive. Tempo उनका बहुत अच्छा होता है, right? So tempo is an important part of this game, and for them to really like drive it home, it's going to be Ganesh Kaitonde and his jungle setups that will matter. The second guy to watch out for in this team is Blizzard. Blizzard is an insane carry. Like marksman role होता है, उसका नाम ही होता है attack damage carry, right? ये बंदा करना चाहिए carry, and Blizzard is one of the best carries you can get in South Asia, right? He's an insanely good Kai'Sa player. Both these players love playing Kai'Sa. Yttrium का main champion Kai'Sa. If you see his most played Kai'Sa, Blizzard का most played भी Kai'Sa है. So ये यहाँ पे थोड़ा contest होगा. वो मैं बोल रहा हूँ, right? The teams have some shared champions जो उन लोग साथ में खेलते हैं, and depends on who gets what. But Blizzard is an insanely good Ezreal player. He plays everything else. So does Yttrium. So Blizzard is the one you look to carry also, right? He's the other guy to watch. I personally am very excited to see the Swifty perform as well, because I think Swifty has been the most consistent member of AOT, who even in their wins or their losses, Swifty has played really well. And Swifty plays Garen himself, right? तो Garen pickup यहाँ पे भी आ सकता है, Garen pickup वहाँ पे भी जा सकता है. So it depends a lot on how they end up playing. Now the bans have started to come out. They banned Akali first, and then they banned Lee Sin, then they banned Galio. Last ban is left. So Akali, Lee Sin, Galio. Okay, Lee Sin Crowley के against समझ सकता है. Galio because AOT does not like to play Galio. Akali because it's just a gay champ, I guess. But note that Lee Sin is not yet banned. Which means so not least Lux is not yet banned. That means it could potentially be first picked. Or secondly, Kai'Sa is not being banned, and AOT के लिए हो चुका है. Whenever Blizzard is on Kai'Sa, he ends up carrying a lot for his team. तो काफी priority picks are left for both these players. There is Lux to be picked, there is Kai'Sa to be picked, and obviously junglers में भी काफी shared pool है. There is Ziggs that has not yet been banned. काफी matchups or picks, OP picks है on both sides. Deathtremander will get counter pick here. Deathtremander is an Akali one trick, not a one trick, but yeah, a lot of games on Akali. That's why they banned it. But I think you can play around it. I've played around his Akali. I can't show you that game because it's my Smurf account, but yeah, these are the 4 bans right here, and hopefully we don't get any ping issues. वो होने के chances काफी हो सकते हैं, guys. So you know, if it happens more than once, we will the final call will be the admin, aka me. I will end up making an SG lobby, or someone in the admin will, and वो lobby में जो मिला ping उसमें लोग खेलेंगे, even if it's high or if it's not. It's just because unfortunately Wild Rift does not have server selection custom lobbies yet, and because of geolocation issues it can happen at this stage. So Ganesh Kaitonde is waiting to reconnect. I have sent him an invite. Let's see. Toilet, okay. Preparations हो रही है, not just in the mental but also in any other places. थोड़ा हल्का होके आ रहे हैं हमारे गणेश Kaitonde sir. And at this point, guys, let us know who you think is going to be the power pick, because Lux अभी तक बाकी है. Kai'Sa can be traded out as well. Y is a common pick, but I think Agent K9 will opt for his J4. He really likes playing that champion, and he always goes for Guardian Angel first item. That means वो team fights में काफी strong होता है, because वो मरता नहीं है, then he comes back again and he does more. So on a throw number 4. So yes, guys, by the way, let's get this video and the stream to 100 likes, because this is the finals of this tournament and we want to make sure that we are having an amazing finals. Best of 5 hai. This is the first game. Also pray to God that there is no remake. Agar hua to we'll deal with it. लंबा दिन है आज गाइस, बट बने रहिए बिकॉज द फर्स्ट गेम ऑफ दिस बेस्ट ऑफ 5 सीरीज इज स्टार्टिंग. एंड आपके प्रेडिक्शंस बोलिए गाइस, हु डू यू थिंक इज गोना बी द MVP ऑफ गेम 1? हु डू यू थिंक इज गोना विन गेम 1? बिकॉज AOT generally sometimes starts small, slow, and then they pick up their pace. But COG, you know, they are just a well-oiled machine, I would say. They're very good when they play team fight compositions. They're very good in rotations, and in general they are a very solid team. That's why they are the best Bangladeshi team for Wild Rift, and I think deservingly so. You know, that is why they are also in the finals. I think बहुत अच्छा finals हो चुका है जहाँ पे हमें बहुत इंडिया एंड बांग्लादेश दोनों से एक टीम representation मिली, right? Which makes the overall scene very strong. You know, I would definitely still say though that KOG का level is little higher than any other Bangladeshi team, unless of course you know they have issues for ping or something else. But not sure where Gaitonde is, but let's see. On a throne of all, hashtag Vichy. Yeah, ये कहाँ से memes आ रहे हैं? But good shit. Keep this up, guys. But yeah, let's not spam Orbitex. Let's keep the chat thoda sa less spam friendly. But honestly, you know, I don't really get people spamming on my chat, so I'm kind of excited also कि ये भी होता है. By the way guys, 22 subscribers to go. If you are enjoying the content, let's hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 1000. I am 10 subscribers away from 1000. So आज तो होने वाला है ऐसा लग रहा है guys. 10 subscribers away from 1000, and hopefully we get started very soon. Well, कौन नहीं है लॉबी में? Swifty is not in the lobby yet. Hopefully आ जाएगा. You don't have to wait long. भाई, not sure what the delay here is. Is that? Oh, account transfer to UAE. No wonder. Blizzard is also ready, but भाई start the stream already. भाई कहाँ हैं लौंडे हमारे? AOT is wasting time. Wait, let me. Oh, okay. Okay, Crowley message. He's coming in 2 minutes. So, perfect. Alright, Crowley should be up. Swifty also should be up. By the way, मेरे बंदे में एक बंदा challenger है. पता नहीं कौन है, पर अच्छा खेलता है. अरे यार, चूतिया ऑमलेट. I'm sorry. AFK बनाना. ये लास्ट सीजन एमरेल्ड था. पता नहीं कैसे पहुंच गया, बट पहुंच गया 50 आवर्स इन विन रेट के साथ. चैलेंजर गाइस पॉसिबल है, एक दिन आप भी हो सकते हो. ऑलराइट, Swifty is here and Crowley is coming in just 1 minute. Let's hope that we get started with this game very soon. एक तो पिंग इश्यूज का भी मुझे पता नहीं क्या है. Just hope to God that happens or it doesn't happen. और जिनीवा PH का प्लेयर है. देयर यू गो, इरेज माई बडी, यू आर माई फ्रेंड. मैं कब से सोच रहा था मेरी लिस्ट में कौन है, बिकॉज मैं इसके साथ खेल चुका हूँ और मुझे पता नहीं ये बंदे का नाम क्या है. सो ये कौन से टीम्स है, बिकॉज वी स्क्रीम अ लॉट ऑफ SEA टीम्स, राइट? सो वो भी हो सकता है. बाय द वे गाइस, लेट्स विश एन ऑल द बेस्ट एंड गुड लक टू बोथ द टीम्स. चाहे जो जीते हारे, प्लीज़ एक चीज़ दिमाग में रखना, लेट्स सपोर्ट बोथ द टीम्स, बिकॉज ये दोनों टीम्स ने लिटरली इंडिया की बाकी हर टीम को हरा के, बांग्लादेश की हर टीम को हरा के यहाँ तक पहुँचे, राइट? सो इफ दे परफॉर्म वॉट एवर दे परफॉर्म टुडे, राइट, दे आर स्टिल अमॉन्ग्स द टॉप 2 or the top 5 teams in the Wild Rift South Asia scene, right? So please treat them with respect, be nice to them, and make sure that no matter who wins, who loses, we support both the teams, because they have done an amazing job reaching to this stage. Crowley is coming back very soon. Let's hopefully he comes back soon. Okay, there he is. Okay guys, the game is about to start. Game चालू ना हो, at least the draft will be interesting to see, because drafts won't change regardless of whatever. पूछ लेते एक बार कि क्या सीन चल रहा है. एक बार मैं लिख दूँ, कितना चैटें हो रही है भाई. Alright guys, the game has started. First pick on AOT. Lux is up, Kai'Sa is up. What is AOT going to prioritize this game is something we'll have to see. And you can see Noxy is the first pick. This could potentially be the Lux pickup, and there you have it guys. The Lux being taken away from Maxwell. Maxwell being like, you know what, I knew ye hone wala tha because you're not gonna give me the Lux, so might as well pick something to counter it or pick something else in that regard as well. The Lulu, the Janna, the Blitz is being hovered. I think they're gonna go for the Lulu. Yeah, you can see the Jinx being there as well. Could be a Gragas being picked up right here. Very interesting. This could potentially be Gragas mid. Instant picks happening. Kai'Sa, Wukong, not even a single thought about this. Wukong, obviously Ganesh Gaitonde prefers playing this in competitive. J4, like we discussed, one of his main champions, usko khelna hai. People are picking their main champions right now. Divine mid now here, he could play the Gragas, the Ziggs, but deciding to play for more dive right here with the Wukong combination, and Swifty picking Garen for himself right here, which is very interesting because that reminder is not the Garen player from the last tournament. That was some other player. I think that was Hinks playing top at that game, right? So Garen being picked up is very good. Now Death Reminder can respond with the Darius. He can respond with a Gragas himself, and Hinks could probably go mid. But let's see what the pickup here is. But you can see on the left side, right? They have certain amount of shieldings, a lot of tankiness in the front line, and enough damage. It's not a wombo combo type of composition. आप एक के ऊपर एक चढ़ते हैं. But on the right side, you see the opposite. This is a proper team fight composition. J4 ult घुसेगा, Kennen ult घुसेगा. But at this point, right, like it's up to Death Reminder and Agent K9 to be the primary initiators, and they have to get Noxy or Blizzard, right? Because Ganesh Gaitonde and Divine Mid are also going to go onto the backline, right? And Jinx will scale up to be a monster. With Lulu, obviously, will be very, very strong. And wow, the later this game goes, I think Kog ka team fighting will be stronger. But then again, you can't discount that completely because the Diana Wukong combination, the right person, catch the right people, can do significant damage as well. Gragas, in general, is a very good pick into the Diana because he has sustain and he doesn't allow players to actually get ahead of him. Now you could potentially see Gragas go top here and Death Reminder can go mid, which means that the Gragas will end up playing against Garen, which is a good matchup for the Gragas, not a terrible matchup for the Garen, to be very honest, because Garen honestly doesn't have a horrible matchup at all. I would say very few matchups are horrible for that Garen. The biggest question right now is ping. I'm not sure how the ping is going to be like, but if everything looks green, we'll have to wait and see. Ganesh Gaitonde said agar usko ping issue aayega, he will just run it down mid. So far he hasn't, and let's hope that this continues. On the other side, however, you also see some bits of this coming out. Ping seems to be okay, guys. We have game on. And let's get to 100 likes. 115 people watching and only 68 likes. Guys, if you're loving the content, I would love it if you can leave a like on the video as well, so that we can get to 100 likes on this amazing finals that we're watching between AOT and KOG right here. And we have a game on our hands. Hallelujah, boys. There is no remake. The ping issues are non-existent, and this has finally worked out for both the teams. And you can see right now, bot lane priority will be the focus right here. Lux, this is what you want to keep an eye out, right? The bindings in level 1, level 2, right, is what makes Lux like a really potent combination right here. But obviously Maxwell, like, bro, I have awesome amount of Lux seems too. I'm not gonna get binded so easily. On the other side, you can see top lane matchup will be pretty standard for both sides. There will be some poke thrown out by the Gragas, but not at all. Early gaming phase, I'm not expecting much. Most action that I do expect to happen will be on the bot side. Now, Lulu also has a lot of shields and a decent amount of poke as well, and the shields from Lux also being no slouches. So again, both the players could opt for a Harmonic Echo right here. Lux definitely will go for that. And in the mid lane, honestly, this is a very good matchup for the Diana. Kennen in the last 1-2 patches has not been a strong pickup. Early game ultimates, honestly, itna farak nahi padta. It is really after 2 items that Kennen does something. Yes, the stun does matter, but Diana will have higher impact in the early game. And you can see already, right, 3-man Scuttle pe already priorities there. AOT being aggressive, and J4 has been late to the rotation for his bot Scuttle. The problem here is, do they have priority? Yes, they do actually. So the fact that they have priority in the bot lane, which is well done by E3M and Maxwell, means that the bot Scuttle will go over to J4, but the J4 is slightly behind in terms of tempo, I would say, compared to the Wukong. He is actually going to be okay, but 4.5 level to 4 1/4. So again, I would say that
slightly faster jungle clear happening from Cloudy right here, because now with this he gets to his level 5, I think, and Kog will just need one more flank to get to level 5. Doesn't matter in the longer run, honestly speaking. We got 1000 subscribers. Oh my god, thank you so much for that support, guys. We finally did it, for all your love and support. Thank you guys for the 1000 subscribers. I love you all for supporting Wild Rift and me, and let's just continue this matchup. Hype to bani rahegi 1000 ki, but let's go on to the matchup and let's see how these two players start off for now. Now the biggest thing here is you have to remember, right, in dragon fights, right, इनके पास J4 है, Kennen है, बहुत simple initiates है. On the other side, they have to play around Lux bindings or they have to play around Wukong ultimate, right? So execution is really going to be determining a lot, and the binding does land in the mid lane. Some bits of focus are, but here comes J4. Ultimate is up, does not decide to go. No flash is being blown, no heals, barriers, nothing being blown. Nicely done by Blizzard to make sure. Oh, in the mid lane they got first blood. Divine Mid Solo, I'm sorry I was focusing on the long lane, but Divine Mid Solo gets the solo onto the mid lane, and here comes the ignite and the ultimate, and Divine still survives. First blood going on. Oh, the Jinx ultimate out of lands from ETM right here. Well played. Gets a 1-for-1. Really well used right here. But remember that without the ignite and without the J4 ultimate, he will not have his ultimate for the dragon team fight. And that's very important too, because there is no ultimate on Kennen, no ultimate on J4 for the dragon team fight, which means that they will have certain priority because their Lux ultimate, Garen ultimate, Wukong ultimate will be up. And now with 28 seconds to go, this is a Cloud Dragon, mind you. Second highest win rate dragon. Right now it has been a nerfed, but it's still worth fighting for both the teams. The Jinx getting that kill was really good for her, but if you look at item disparity, right, it's not a big deal, right? 200 ka gold lead hai, and he does land, and Lux could be in trouble right here. Lux takes a lot of poke, and here comes Diana as well. Here comes the ultimate, and Galvis Cat only sort of fails his ultimate, honestly. Lux ulti also being landed. Can he land his ultimate? He still does not. Finally manage to land the lockup. Here comes Kai'Sa as well. They get the champion. Without their ultimates, KOG cannot fight at dragon. 2 kills go over 2 KOG. The Jinx dies, the J4 as well dies, the kills go over to the Kai'Sa, kills go to Ganesh Gaitonde. Some bit of nerves from Ganesh Gaitonde, I have to say. The ult was a little premature, but yes, they win out this team fight and they get themselves a dragon. Well played. The Jinx ult, albeit a bit too late. Now AOT are in a bit of a good lead for themselves, and the kill going out to Kai'Sa means that Kai'Sa is now slightly ahead as well, which is very, very good for her too. So far, so good for AOT. They are looking strong. I'm going to focus my eyes more on mid lane, because Divine Mid Solo, like he's saying, is soloing his enemy mid laner right here, and this is going to be exciting. Rotations already coming out from KOG right here. Let's see if they're able to do that or not, but Garen will look to back, so will Kai'Sa. Rotations also being followed up. Now remember, right, Jinx Kennen ult is up, J4 ult is up. Now AOT have to be careful, because now Wukong ult is not up, now Kai'Sa ult is not up, so they will have some difficult time if, you know, KOG decide to fight right now. But for the time being, it seems to be okay. There is a 1.2k ka gold lead. It's not significant at this point, but you can see in the mid lane 600 ka gold lead. You can see the marksman lanes, right, there's almost 200 ka gold lead, and it's only in, I think, there's no goal lead anywhere actually. The whole everywhere there is a 200 to 500 goal lead that AOT have over KOG, which is good. That means every member of the binding does that beautiful 2-man binding followed by the ultimate as well. Oh my lord, the Lux pickup is proving to be so important. Whoever is getting Lux is making those brilliant plays. This time it was Noxy, because they won the toss. They took blue side. Brilliant 2-man binding followed by the ultimate, followed by the Wukong ultimate and the Kai'Sa follow up as well. They get first tower. The goal lead will now spike from 1000 to nearly 3000, and the Herald in 10 seconds could potentially mean also being taken. But remember, all ults are still up for KOG. They can still look to fight. Noxy is looking for another pick. He lands the binding. Does he not? He does not. The nice Jarvan flag as well does spot people out. Does he not? Okay, I don't think he does. But Kennen also catching up right here. Doesn't know where people are. The 5 people have started. Diana soloing it. They are looking for the Wade bush camps, but sadly enough, KOG do not fall for the bait right here. Abhi, let's see what happens, because now another fight looking to happen. They're going after the Garen. Beautiful. Another lightning binding. They could look to kill off the J4. J4 does get ultimate at his GS being on the other side. Wukong is ultimating to the Kennen is also caught up, but the Kennen ulti does shit at this point as Garen Q smacks on the face, kills the Kennen, and the jungler also dies in the process. 4. It's a 1-for-1 in the end of the day, but remember that ults are being blown, and one more binding from Noxy could seal the fate of this game. Garen's running with the same Demacia, bitch, but sadly enough they can't survive. They have to run away. It's a 1-for-1, but all ultimates are now gone from KOG right here, which is important because when KOG's ultimates are down, guys, that means they do not have the teamfight prowess, because otherwise, like, AOT still have a competition without their ultimates are still super strong. Garen tanks a lot, you know. Lux can shield, Lux can put bindings off as well. The Herald is yet being taken, and it actually has gone over to Wukong. So when all was said and done, they still get the Wukong trade as well, and Diana looking for that fight as well, but sadly not yet working on. Milan in the mid lane as well. Blizzard trying to be the carry of his team, and now Death Reminder is honestly struggling on this. The Kennen pickup, I have to say, is an issue. Oh, here comes the Gragas. Nice flash, Auto. Can Blizzard survive that? No, he ultimates in the right position. The ultimate from Kai'Sa and the ultimate from Lux will survive, but they get the 1-for-1 at the end of the day. Not bad considering how bad Kai'Sa was caught. They still make it a 1-for-1, and this Jinx on these ults are kind of on point, but the Gragas getting 2 kills is really good for him as well. Thankfully, none of these matter that much because the Dragon is still yet to be up, and the Herald is still yet to be up. The goal lead is still very much in favor of AOT right here. They are in the driver's seat of this game, guys. Remember, they need to be the one to get the Dragon. They need to be the one to play off of Noxy's picks. If Noxy is able to get 1 or 2 picks, the person dies. And KOG need to play off J4 ultimate and Kennen ultimate. But at this point, they're not able to do that well. And I think the Lux pick again is making a huge difference. 104 on that pickup. Noxy was able to make the top play happen, which sprung around the goal lead completely in favor of KOG. Another fight seems to be happening. The binding does land, and my lord, where's the Gragas? Gragas caught between a rock and a hard place, completely gets zoned out, and AOT like, oh no, thanks for the free kill, because now they will look to get the Dragon. And with the 4v5 matchup, yes, they have ultimates. Without the Gragas though, you don't want to take that risk. Garishka don't like, let me just put the Herald out. They will look to get this. I'm pretty sure Agent K9 will want to go for a shield. Never mind, decides not to. They will give this up. KOG are playing on the back foot. The ultimate from Jinx gets tanked by Divine Mid solo on that Diana, and now again 2 dragons to 0. The Elder Dragon fight just makes things even more interesting. Noxy ults just to get some pressure in the mid lane, and now AOT are looking strong. Garen Swifty left alone in this tanky Gragas gets tanky Garen rather will look to get the bottle in tower. Will take it very slowly because he is going tank Garen, of course. And now with a 6,000 goal lead, 5,500 goal lead, AOT are looking pretty good. Let's see if they make any mistakes or not. Guys, I don't want to go in a little bit too much, I would say. Not bad. He actually does break them out, so that's a bit of like, you know, come at my face if you want me to. I dare you to do that. And KOG like don't want to take that risk right now, and they are playing in the passive back foot, which is not the place that KOG usually plays. From this point onwards, AOT have complete control of the map. The mid lane tower is gone, the top lane tower is down, the bot lane is almost down at this point. And mid lane again, they get a pick happen, but they will look to run away. The Kennen has to flash out right here. So flash being blown from the Wukong versus the flash being blown from the Kennen. Flash of flash trade happening right here. 8 kills to 3 kills. AOT are winning game 1 of the series, and now they look at the binding, and oh my god, J4 could be in trouble, and J4 doesn't use his ultimate but will die in the process. Blizzard flashes out. Noxy uses ultimate. Noxy will look to die, but Death Reminder does not have his flash, and here comes Diana as well. Diana does not able to land her combo. It's a 1-for-1 at the end of the day, but the J4 ultimate being down, Kennen ultimate being down, does mean that again for the next team fights, AOT have priority. It's still not like, I would say AOT is still winning, but I think KOG are hanging on by a thread. They're hanging on with the smallest of leads that they can. It's 6,000 in favor of AOT, and now they have the 2 dragons on their side, and Kai'Sa is looking really strong. Look at the Kai'Sa's inventory, right? Finished Little Ruin King, finished other attack speed item as well, Ronan's Hurricane, I think that was, and they got another kill. My lord, I'm just missing on these kills because they are just happening back and forth, and the red buff also gets stolen by Divine Mid. He presses the Diana Q and gets that. So Death Reminder having a horrible game, 1 and 4, definitely being a liability to his team right here, and they are punishing this mid laner quite well. The mid laner being down, the Gragas being in a bit of a difficult spot as well. AOT are completely taking over this game. They have also taken over the map. They're taking the blue buff. They are taking everything that they can possibly can. The Gragas is in trouble, will get spotted out. Let's see if the binding lands on Noxy. Binding does land on Noxy. Will the follow-up happen? Yes, it will. Will he have to flash out? Yes, he will. Will the Garen go in? Yes, he will. Will the Garen ultimate? Yes, he fucking will, because now they get the Garen as well, and this could potentially be the bot lane tower. There is no ultimate on the Kennen, mind you, so this could be another tower taken. Again, Gragas, I'm not sure what he was doing right there, but will manage to get caught off, and good binding from Noxy does seal his fate right here, and AOT have now taken one more tower. The goal lead as it stands is 10,000 in his favor. There's pings being made. Dragon, Baron low is the call. Jinx just throws the ultimate at Baron to make sure it's not being taken right now, and it is not. AOT do not want to risk a Baron at this point. They are 10k gold head. They don't want to try any sort of 50-50 combination. The only time they will go for Baron is when this guy will die, but this guy has his GA, and Kog are still very much behind. Look at the item inventory. Only one completed item for the Kennen. Diana ke 2.5 ban chuke at this point. 2.5 items completed, right? She has so much burst already. Kennen opting to change his build, wanted to build Haunting Guys, didn't finish Liandry's, now opting for the Rabadon Jetcap. His power spike is insanely delayed. 9,500 to 7,000. It's a 1,600 gold deficit. Actually it's a 2,000 gold deficit that he has in the middle. And now Garen, Swifty is buying some time. This could potentially be Q for Baron. You're sending 2 people here, and again, nobody's looking at Baron right here. Wukong is like, bro, easy as hell. Let's go. And Agent is too far. Jinx still has ult. She can potentially steal the ult. Can Noxie be there for the block? Yes, he is smart of AOT to keep Noxie there for the block. And now Baron goes over. Swifty is playing split push Garen right here. Will look to run away, and I don't think they can do anything at this point. AOT might have just won the game. Agent K9 is looking for the fight. He does look to ultimate the Swifty as well. This could be a kill happening, but look at the cavalry. Backup is here. The Dota boys are here. The Garen ultimate. The Diana ultimate lands, gets the Kennen as well. J4 blows his J as well, and here comes the cavalry. AOT playing as a team, winning as a team, killing as a team, and now they get 3 for themselves as they look to get the inhibitor tower as well. And this could potentially be game 1 going over. Oh, nice bit of Jinx ultimate as well. Oh, that's a couple of kills back. Oh, just when you thought things were over, they are in beautiful play from E-Team. Gets 2 kills for themselves, but they will lose 2 inhibitors, and at this point, Baron down, 2 inhibitors down, will make sure that AOT are in the driver's seat in this game. Really well played there on equal footing. AOT clearly being a superior team in game 1. KOG have to do something about this Lux pick. I think the early game prowess in the Lux pick was important. Ganesh Kaitonde on this Wukong was super clean, and Blizzard was so well on that Kai'Sa, and even Divine Mid solo getting a solo on the Kennen. I think overall this, you could say, individual performances from KOG were amazing. All of their players sort of outclass their opponents, and now with the Dragon also going in their hand, Mountain to go, Baron's up for nearly 30 more seconds, 2 inhibitors are down. This is just simply AOT's game to end. Item power spikes is insane right now. 3 items on the Kai'Sa, 3.5 rather on the Kai'Sa, 3 items on the Diana as well, versus 2 items or 2.5 items on the Jinx and on the other people at this point. And Garen also is so darn tanky at this point, has finished his Force of Nature and has a Sterak's Cage for additional oomph and HP on his platter, and now they're looking for another bot lane fight. I think Noxie and Swifty are looking for some picks, and surprising that they've gone for the bot side. They should be looking to split push, or rather push the top side, and yeah, they've sort of done this split where it's a 3-2 split. Not something you see often. Generally what would happen would be a 4-1 split, and that's what you're doing right now. Noxie is moving mid as well, so perfect team rotation right here. There is no minion, mind you. Baron is still up for another 5 to 6 seconds. Let's see if they're able to get it out. The flash ultimate combo does land. Here comes Diana as well. The J4 ultimate lands, but just instantly deleted. They're so far ahead at this point. It doesn't matter if you have Wombo or if you have the combo. The problem is you're donezo, because now AOT are looking to get the inhibitor, and Kennen at one last ditch. I'm not sure what that was, but it just didn't look like they were going to do something. Jinx is dead, man. Yeah, this game is over. AOT have done it. Game 1, utter domination coming out from players from AOT. Every member of AOT doing their bit. This Lux pick up proving pivotal, and they will take a 1-0 lead in this best of 5 series. Kudos to AOT for winning game 1. MVP, your boy Ganesh Kaitonde, 4-1-10 from the Wukong, 4-1-10 from the Diana. Super well played by both these teams, and honestly, if I had to fault something in KOT, it would have to be the mid lane pickup choice. I don't think Kennen is a good pickup, especially into the Diana, for 2 reasons. Kennen takes a lot of time to scale, and secondly, Divine Mid on that Diana is very good, and Diana has a lot of pressure, and it was evidenced by the fact that Diana was able to solo the Kennen. I think game wahi palti, right? When Diana got a lead, when Kennen fell behind, and then Noxie made these insane pickups happen in the top side, that's where the game got in favor of AOT. And once they got the favor, they did not let the lead go. Ek taraf se lead drip nahi hui. They just kept increasing up to 50,000 gold lead. 1-0 in favor of AOT right here. Game 2, guys, will be starting in just a few minutes. If you're enjoying the gameplay, guys, leave a like on this video, because we are not done. KOG can still make the comeback happen. So in just a few more minutes, we'll be starting in game 2 very shortly. The invitation already done, guys. Rukna nahi hai. Nobody go anywhere. Have your dinner, watch this stream, because we are not yet done. For this side, KOG will be on the left side and AOT will be on the right side. So I have some time to read chats. By the way, thank you so much for getting me to 1000 subscribers if I have not yet. Yes, I have. Brilliant time. And cosplay only. Yeah. So let's see what happens at this point. Let's show our support to both teams. Yes, buddy, I agree with you, Imran Hossain. I said the same thing at the start of the stream. No matter what happens, both the teams are amazing. They are some of the best teams in South Asia. Let's support AOT. Let's support KOG. And let's have an awesome finals. Game 1 was a good performance from KOG. Game 2 mein dekhte kya hota at this point, right? And thank you guys so much for 1k subscribe. It's I've started doing YouTube for 6 months, and after getting here finally it feels amazing. So I love your support. Actually 7 mahine ho gaye mere ko stream karke, so it was very crazy that we have gotten it. So thank you guys so much for making this happen. And I think now ping issues are also sorted. We can start bans, and in my opinion guys, game 2 mein Lux ban nahi hoga na to scene hone wali hai. So let's just hope that Lux does get banned out, because agar Lux ban nahi hoga to scenes hone wale hai. So let's see if we can get that to this point. 192 keep watching, the highest that we have ever seen in Wild Rift for South Asia. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has been an amazing series. There's more to go guys. 4 potential more games can be played, or you don't know, it could be a 3-0, it could be a 3-1. KOG can come back. Do not count any of these two teams out, because both these teams are so good at how they play. And the first ban coming out from KOG is going to be the Lee Sin, respecting against Ganesh Gaitonde, because Ganesh Gaitonde, how many games? 850 games only. So utna the respect ban banta hi at this point. Let's see what AOT ban, because if AOT don't ban Lux, मुझे क्यों लग रहा है फीलिंग आ रही, जो जिसको लक्स मिलेगा ना वो टीम को कॉन्फिडेंस इंस्पायर हो जाएगा, राइट? सो एट दिस पॉइंट इट्स गोइंग टू बी इंपॉर्टेंट. थैंक यू एंस, शाय, मोनीश, मोहित, ऋषिकेश फॉर द 1k. Congratulations guys, love you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting me and my endeavor for Wild Rift. Once this game goes live guys, there will be more live Wild Rift content for you guys, and होगा guys, मजा तो आएगा for sure. I'm happy that in such an amazing tournament मेरा 1k हुआ, so that we can enjoy that as well. Once have slow chat bro, मेरे लाइफ में कभी तो chat fast हुआ ही नहीं था. I'll end up adding it in the future or something like that. Thank you guys so much. 1k is a big deal. Lee Sin ban, Lux ban coming out. AOT being smart guys, Lux ho chuka hai ban. They don't want to give Lux to Maxwell. Bhai kar do. Agent 9 bans Braum, then realize that Noxy will end up playing Braum, but Noxy also plays Alistar, and if Noxy doesn't play Alistar, and if KOG pick Alistar, then Noxy can still go for the Janna, Noxy can still go for the Rakan, but I think he's not that comfortable on Rakan, so let's see. Thank you Dumb Dog, thank you Rahul for the congratulations, and make sure let's get this video 150 likes, because this would be the hype of the finals, right? Great matchup happening, both these teams doing amazingly well, but let's see if KOG can make a comeback happen, because AOT bhai, they have come to play. There was seriousness in their gameplay, and as was evidence in how well they played, they definitely got that for themselves. Galio ban coming out from AOT. They don't like this Galio pick at all. I've seen that before as well. It's a common pick of theirs, common ban of theirs rather. So Lee Sin, Lux, Braum and Galio, which means the Kai'Sa is up for Yttrium if he wants to take it, but then we've seen that Blizzard plays more things as well. Lee Sin, Lux, Braum, Galio. No, मैंने IO लिख दिया. एक तो लैंडस्केप में टाइप करना सच अ पेन इन द एस, नॉट गोइंग टू लाई. लेट्स सी, बोथ टीम्स आर रेडी, वी कैन स्टार्ट. बोथ टीम्स रेडी. Okay, they're calling them on Discord for y'all. Congratulations, thank you Shelfer, thank you so much. KOG 3-1 AOT, remember this. Okay, predictions happening that KOG will make a comeback. Let's see if it happens or not. Or will AOT, make this a clean sweep? We have to wait and watch, because this is an insane and intense matchup. And game 2, guys, will be starting in just a few minutes. Bans and picks are done. Let me just paste the bans again. Lee Sin, Lux, Braum, Galio. Now this could potentially mean Akali is up. Death Reminder is in Akali main. He can play Akali, but you can honestly just play Garen into Akali. It's not a bad pickup. And then in team fights and stuff as well, if you have Wukong and Garen, Akali can't do much because of the CC and the silence that Garen brings. On the other hand, Kai'Sa is up, but then again, Alistar is also up. Alistar is an S tier pickup. Leona is also up. A lot of picks are up for both these players, and Swifty is going to go for the counter pick this time. Gragas is up as well. Swifty plays a really good Gragas. Ganesh Gaitonde could also pick up Wukong for himself. Divine Mid Solo has history of picks. Honestly, Cog can play Ziggs here. We haven't spoken about this, but Cog do play a good Ziggs composition. If they pick up Ziggs for themselves, life could be harder, because I don't think Divine Mid plays Katarina, and you can play Diana into the Ziggs, but then again, it's a very good teamfight composition, does a lot of damage, and just works out very, very well. Braum is banned in this game, so let's see what ends up getting picked right here. Maxwell is amazing on the Lux, but on the Lulu pickup he was also pretty good, but it didn't really matter last game because AOT were just better across the board in game 1. Game 2, however, could be different. It could be KOG who can end up outclassing them. So KOG are ready, guys. मैं पानी पी लेता हूँ एक second before the game starts. And क्या AOT are also ready. Let's hope that we have an exciting game 2. Awesome, guys. Best of 5, Adnan. Best of 5. It's a best of 5. It's a finals. Maxwell, first pickup, support. What does he go for? The Alistar, the Lux, the Leona. What will be Maxwell's pickup? I'm waiting. You guys are waiting. Let me know, guys, if you're surprised or not. Oh, Alistar. Ziggs. Oh, there we go. They're playing the Ziggs composition. We spoke about this just a minute ago. Yo, tera bhai itna smart kyun bhai? We knew that KOG likes to play around Ziggs. This is one of the compositions that they will look to play as well. And now it makes things interesting because Ziggs has a lot of damage. No matter, even if you're like the worst Ziggs on earth, you will still have significant damage, right? So this is very, very good. His ultimate is great for dragon fights, for herald fights, or baron fights. And Rakan being the pickup right here, very interesting. I was thinking he would end up playing the Alistar, but they want some more mobility because Rakan ultimates are faster than Alistar engages, and if he does manage to do that and jump on people, they need a way to kill the Ziggs though. If they don't, then they're in trouble. We have to see how AOT's draft shapes up. Meanwhile, Cog needs frontline now. They have Alistar, good job. They need one more frontline and potentially needs one more poke as well. Now Jinx is a bit of a risky pick because there is nobody to peel for the Jinx in this competition. Alistar घुस के मारेगा, and if Jinx is left alone and if there is someone on their on the backside diving the Jinx, then they could have trouble. And Divine Mid picking a great champion again. Good engages. This time it's a 3-front engage composition, so well played there. They're all not that tanky, mind you. So Ziggs will be a bit of a problem right here. Let's see what the final 2 picks are. Now here you can potentially go for a J4. You can go crazy late game and team fight and pick an Amumu. You can go Gragas as well. Oh, Y is also a very good pickup right here. Good pickups, and Akali being the last pick. Gragas is up. Garen is up. I would probably pick the Gragas right here because it does give them more damage and utility in team fights. Fiora is up. Swifty, are you saying you want to play split push? Nah. Okay, I'm gonna wait because I'm a little hyped if he actually goes Fiora. I don't think he should. Good job. He should definitely have played Gragas here because Gragas ke saath their gameplay is a lot more stable. They have some poke as well. They can make some picks around the Garen, the Gragas as well, if the Gragas is able to catch the right person. But honestly speaking, this Akali pick, I'm curious to see how it works out. Up until that Akali pick, KOG's competition looked insane. If they maybe picked a Malphite here, oh, I don't think they would have lost any team fight at all, and they would have still been strong in the leading phase. So the Kali pickup is really dependent on how well Death Revenant is able to carry right here. Let's see if he's able to do that or not. But on the other side, AOT do have themselves a good engage comp as well. If they have 3 divers and you also have Kai'Sa, right? So technically ये frontline का backline ही नहीं होता, right? Because they all can just jump onto your carry. Let's say Rakan ने Ziggs part मारा, you can follow up with Wukong, you can follow up with Diana, and the best thing is Kai'Sa होने के साथ you can follow up with the Kai'Sa also. Suddenly they're like, you just kill one person and then Kai'Sa can just reposition off pretty darn well. So well played, good composition drafted from both the teams. And I think Maxwell is playing mid this game. So Maxwell actually is not their main support player, he's also their mid player. So there is some rotation in the play. Maxwell is now mid and Hinks is now their support. So the bot lane of Cog might be a little bit different than what we're used to seeing right here. And now I will try to keep the gameplay alive for you guys. Level 1s, I don't see any invits coming out. Not really that strong on both the sides. And the thing matches you'll have to watch will be Gragas and Akali, and mid will be just a farm fetch because Ziggs is gonna play so safe. Diana can't do much. If anything, Ziggs outpokes Diana very hard in the early game. So early game, Diana has to be careful, and you can see already, right? Like it's just out of how people farm. Let's see how comfortable Maxwell is on the Ziggs as well. I've not really seen how well he plays, but Kai'Sa, Blizzard, man, you give him his pick, he's gonna carry you every time. Like this is important for him. Rakan, I'm not sure what the plan of action here is. They want to go in on some cheese level 2 strats, but I think think Noxy is just wasting his time and eating into the EXP of his mid laner. Not the best of calls, honestly. Maybe they thought something will happen. Maybe they were worried that Vi could do a level 2 cheese gang. It didn't really work out for them, so doesn't matter. He does lose a bit of EXP, but in the end of the day, like it matters in level 2 to level 3. And maybe to level 5, but not the end of the world. And you can see both the junglers right now are very much on their way towards their respective buffs. Vi is slightly faster on that, but it shouldn't matter that much in the early game. And you can see in the top side as well. The problem is Akali is trying to trade with 4 minions hitting her. Not a bad pickup at all. This is actually a weird fight, and honestly Gragas comes out so much on top of it because he has HP, he will heal up through his passive, and now there is no priority on the top scuttle, which means now Wukong gets priority. Tetramander loses priority for himself, does use the honey pot to get some HP, so will Swifty. But top lane priority, as always, this is the stronger point of AOT. You'll always see that Ganesh Gadon always goes for the top lane priority instead of the bot lane scuttle priority. This is because they knows Swifty and Divine will give them priority that he needs. In the bot lane, however, you can see Agent Kinnan doing the same thing. His bot lane not having priority but not being behind as well. Actually, very good poke landing on the Kai'Sa. We managed to miss out. I think Alistar was able to land a bit of poke on him, and Kai'Sa is a lot lower in EHP. But again, on the top side, you can see that the lane is pretty much in control of Swifty right here. In terms of gold as well, in terms of poke, he's just doing really good. And now this will just come out to Dragon team fights. And again, Ziggs being allowed to scale is pretty good for the Ziggs too. He will get to his level 5, so will Diana. So far so good. It's going to be an even Stevens game at this point. But Death Reminder getting poked out on that Akali will be a little bit of a problematic situation for him. Let's see what happens here as well. And now bot lane, they will look to get a back here. The goal lead, if you can see right now, is pretty much even Stevens. Little bit of farm here and there given away. Bot lane will look to get that back up. Kai'Sa will get his back at this point, and interaction top lane gang happening right here. They will look to get the Gragas, and oh, never mind, doesn't really work out. Flash being blown from the Gragas actually fails to kill, and his ult also being blown is actually kind of bad. So well done by Reminder to survive that somehow. There was a problem in execution. I think this was an execution screw up right here, and let's see what happens, because now with 1 minute to go, Gragas ultimate, how soon will it be back? I'll be back up at the point Dragon comes, so not much. The only thing that he loses is his flash right here. And again, very even Stevens game at this point, guys. Game 2 off to a very similar start that game 1 did. Both the teams not doing something crazy in the early game, really looking to just play around their own core relative strengths. And now in the mid lane as well, you can see Diana has done a good enough job to survive the early game poke that you generally see. And now she also has her items. Actually, she hasn't backed yet. Very interesting enough. She's still on her first back, mind you. Rakan will look to get his back as well. Will probably finish off his Gargoyle Stone Plate. So yes, he's looking to frontline for his team, not going for the Locket of the Iron Solari. The first dragon is Mountain, by the way, guys. Definitely worth fighting, especially on tanks like Alistar or Vi, or even the Rakan right here. GA not yet completed for Vi, which means iske fight pe iska GA nahi hoga. I think he might still want to wait it out, just 300 more gold for him to do that. Wukong also looking to back. Wukong going for his finished Ghost Blade, which he also is not able to finish at this point. And now mid lane can see some boom bomb happening right here. Let's see if Noxy gets the pick or not. Decides not to do it. This is enough for him to actually have gone in, but let's see. Noxy gets that pick up right now, lands a bit of poke. Not really much, just a little poke here and there. And I don't understand why the delay on the dragon at this point, because now Vi can look to get her. Yeah, she will get her GF at this point. So if now AOT don't start dragon, then this will be important for the Vi to get her GA back. And you can see already AOT are hovering around dragon, but then again, no, they are greedy for the wait. In fact, AOT Kena also not going, because he knows that dragon will be taken, but only if they knew that their Wukong is in their base and not actually fighting for it. They don't have vision right now. Look at the vision denial. They only have a pit on the pit. 4 people. They still don't see the Wukong right here. On the other side, however, you can see less vision on the bot side as well. Vision denial, you can see coming from both the teams, is important right here. Let's see how they will end up doing these things. Now, first team fight is important. Alistar engage is the most important thing. Who does the Alistar and the Vi go after? And if the person that they go after, can they kill them? If they're able to kill them, then yes, they will win the team fight. But execution is the name of the game for both the teams, and they are struggling. They are like, you know what, I don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. Both the teams do not want to start a dragon, and we are in a bit of a dance here, a dragon dance, so to speak, where everyone's like, I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it, and you know, we're just waiting for the right picks to happen. Swifty trying to throw his barrel out, and till that time, like, you know, Crowley's just trying to optimize his jungle routing, uses that time to farm instead, because, like, you know what, rather than doing this dragon dance, I might as well just look to fight instead, and you can see another team fight could potentially happen. And Akali is also there, Ziggs is there from the back as well. They do go after the Kai'Sa, and it's a great pick on the Kai'Sa as well. Will they be able to kill the Kai'Sa? The question you have to ask is, no, they cannot kill the Kai'Sa. Here comes the Wukong, and the Ziggs ult also misses out. This could be a great team, a 3-man Diana as well. GA being blown as well. It's a lot of crazy ass team fights, but at the end of the day, who's winning? We don't know. It's actually KOG who come out on top. They get themselves 3 kills, no, 2 kills. Oh, Rakan is still alive, mind you, but everyone else is low. KOG have made it happen through a pick. Oh, how close was that, boys? It's a 2-for-1 in favor of KOG right there, but the execution, the Alistar engage was really helpful, completely nullifies the Kai'Sa from the team fight, and they are able to come back. But even with that, it still does not translate to a Mountain Dragon. Let's see if AOT use this time and advantage to get it for themselves. But the Kai'Sa being caught off right there was a bit of a problem, and KOG did capitalize on that with kills going over to the Ziggs and the Akali, both big kills. Kills also go to the Kai'Sa, so good for them as well. And again, we are just not looking to stop, guys. The dance continues, the fight happens, and now the Mountain Drake is being up. Ganesh Katurna, you know what, ults are down, Wiles down, Alistar ults down. Why not we just fight, guys, because we are strong even without our ults, and they look to go for it now. Agent K9 will look for the shield. Can he get it? Is the question you have to ask. Alistar's ult is going to go in Swifty as well, trying to stop him. Can he survive? No, he cannot. The red team does take him back, and the Ziggs does land, and Gaitoni could be in trouble, but then again, they are looking to kite back off. Will they fight or not? Is the question you have to ask. And Dumadana beautifully played, and a huge team fight coming out, but the Jinx is untouched. The Jinx has gotten his resets. The Jinx could get killed. Never mind. Blizzard plays out so well, but Blizzard will eventually die as well. The Dragon does go over. It's a 3-for-2 at the end of the day, and Deathmind is like, I want my Akali kills, will still survive. Jinx almost managed to get a great amount of resets, but was only managed to get 1 kill. Meanwhile, on the other side, kills go to Diana, kills go to the Gragas, and 1 to the Kai'Sa. So kills being shared across the carries right here, but the Mountain Drake, very importantly, goes over to AOT right here, which is very, very good for them. Now remember, Akali ult is up, and the blue team turret also has gone down. In that process, we didn't even see very big victory coming out for KOG right here. This is a much, much closer game that we saw in game 1, guys, where game 1 was advantages over advantages for AOT, but game 2 has been neck and neck. I love it. You know, we are not seeing one team totally dominate, and KOG, this could be the comeback game. Alistar trying to go for the knockup here, will look to survive, and now the goal lead you can see is still in favor of KOG. It doesn't matter if they are Mountain, the tower gap and the Jinx gold is definitely helping her out, and they are looking for initiates. No Rakan ultimate, no Diana ultimate, no Kai'Sa ultimate. I don't think this is a fight that AOT should look to take. Alistar does miss this combo right here, but they will look to go on Alistar himself, and Blizzard is in the wrong side. A nice bit of ultimate to destroy 3 people, and again, Kai'Sa's not in the team fight. She can't do DPS right now. 3-4-1 ultimate. Oh my god, Diana has been powered. Kai'Sa finally rejoins the team fight, and beautiful team fight from Deathmind as well. Gets himself 3 kills on the Kali, and he might look to get another, as we will to see. Nevermind, double kill as well. What a close team. It's a 3-for-3, but KOG are the ones who get the Herald, and KOG will be the ones to take the Midland Tower as well. Nevermind, the Herald does go to the Y. What a close team fight. Kai'Sa could not join at the start because she was zoned out, but the Diana is playing so well. Single-handedly, Divine Mill Solo is trying to carry this team fight, but otherwise, the Jinx has peculiar positioning on this game right here, doing really well. The Ziggs damage as well, super well played. KOG are looking so threatening, and Akali finally gets her redemption. The triple kill makes her so far ahead right now, nearly 800 gold ahead of the Gragas, and this is very big for the Akali because now she is an assassination potential of Blizzard, and Blizzard has such a hard time when you have Alistar, Vi, and Akali in your face. How do you really survive? The answer is technically Zhonya, and I don't know if he's going to build that or not. He's waiting for it. I'm not sure what the plan of action here is. Is he waiting to buy something? I'm not yet sure. Did he DC Parea? I think he did. Okay, that's unfortunate if they did end up DCing. Kai'Sa is kind of disconnected, boys, which is horrible for AOT, right? This could be KOG's game too. And you can see right now that the top lane tower will be the one to go down. So 3 towers will go down. Mid's already gone down. Tops is going to go down, and Kai'Sa is still at her base. Probably disconnected right now. Obviously reconnects back in this game, but now KOG have gotten and extended their goal. Okay, Kai'Sa is back, guys. Kai'Sa is back. Let's go. In the top side as well, Gragas, Swifty will look to survive as well, but the fight is happening on the top side. Let's see what happens. The wire being used as well. They look kill, look to kill Swifty. Swifty is really tanky, honestly, and he does not die. But the Akali as well doing really good as well. The amount of damage coming from the Akali is kind of pog. But here comes Divine Mid Solo. This could be a little bit of an overextension from KOG, and it is. Yes, they get the tower, but they lose the Akali in the process. The Lakan is the one who gets it. The Jinx ult does not land on them. They want to chase for these kills, but they somehow do not want to go for that. And wow, again though, great move from KOG. They are still in the goal lead. They get 2 more towers, and 0 towers gone from AOT, right? They're not taken mid, they've not taken bot. Oh, they got bot somehow, then they haven't got top. The next dragon is a Cloud Drake. With the Akali being dead, this could be Q for AOT to fight. They do not have Gragas ult or Lakan ult, but they do have their main ults on Divine Mid Solo. Divine Mid Solo honestly has played a very good Diana. Keep an eye out on this guy, right? This guy is gonna be the one to make the engage for them. But on AOT, man, Agent K9 doing really well, GA being up as well, Akali's back in the foray as well. Again, another team fight happening. Very close to see what will happen, because AOT, the last time they fought here, they came out slightly ahead, but now they are 3,000 gold behind, and with Ziggs doing so much poke and Akali having a lot of damage too, it's gonna be very difficult to see what happens. The Alistar is looking to go, and Alistar does go on to the right person. The Ganesh Cartoon could be in trouble. He has his GA as well. Here comes the White Ghost, lands on the ultimate, and beautiful follow-up as well. The backline of KOG, however, is not yet survived. Blizzard goes after the Jinx. Blizzard could look to kill the Jinx on the other side as well. AOT are losing that type of team fight. The Wisol is about to die. The YGA does get popped up. Kai'Sa is not able to kill the Jinx as well. This is horrible for AOT, as KOG will look to clean up the team fight as well. There's a Diana up damage. The Diana does have it up. Double kill for the Diana as well. Not bad. Blizzard still alive. What is this team fight? I don't really know who's winning because of how close it is. The kill still happened. Blizzard still alive. Jinx still alive. How in the world, after all of the fights that happened, it's still a 3-4-3 and nobody freaking gets a dragon? What a close fight. You could see here Kai'Sa vs Jinx was happening. On the other side, both the junglers blew their GA and they kept fighting, and Diana got another couple of kills. Diana honestly has been pivotal. She has been dying, yes, but she has been making a lot of right plays for herself. But the mid gap is looking big right now, because 10,200 gold for 800, 1,500 gold lead on the side of Ziggs. And again guys, we are in such a close proximity guys, because 11 to 11 kills, 4k gold lead for KOG however is going to be putting them in the driver's seat. And now again no ultimates. Alistar ultimate, Ziggs ultimate. Okay, ultimates are up on the side, never mind. KOG are in a good spot to fight, but AOT aren't. There is no Wukong ultimate yet. There is no Wukong ultimate. Okay, that's the only one that's not up. And Blizzard, Swifty has gone for a tank build, so he will be able to survive. He's finally going for some damage to the Liandry's Torment, and let's see what happens right here. Now it's a KOG, or like, let us start the dragon. They will have to zone off. I think this will be given away. The positioning is just not there. Kai'Sa has to catch waves. They decide mutually to give the dragon a 1-for-1 dragon trade, but waves will be caught by Blizzard right here, because he needs to get more gold. And I think in the 1v1 he should be able to get the Jinx, but let's see what happens, because the Alistar, Hinks is playing very well on the Alistar, I have to say. He's getting the right engages, and it is very important that he does, because if he does not, right, then he gets basically bursted out, and then there's no tank on the side of KOG apart from the Vice. So it's important that the Alistar plays picture perfect, and so far he's doing a good enough job, I have to say. 129, 10 KP from out of 11 is very important. And let's see how they come back. The mid lane tower is still not gone. The later this game goes, guys, Jinx Ziggs, how do you defeat Jinx Ziggs, right? It's very hard. Yes, you have Kai'Sa, yes, you have Diana, but you have Jinx and Ziggs. Like, how much damage these two players are? They're sticking like glue. Guys, साथ में चलेंगे, हाथ पकड़ के, hand holding happening right here, and they don't want to go topside because they know it's in trouble. And Death Reminder also. Lege Makari, he does go for the kill. Oh, beautiful lockup right here. He will get bursted down. Death Reminder not respecting that, and now this could be mid lane pressure as well. Could this be a trade of Baron for inhibitor? Let's see what happens. They all look to back, but beautiful catch right here. Tower for tower trade at the end of the day. They will look to get that out. 1-for-1, not bad. They will not look to chase down, and Baron could be the call right here. Being thrown out, not necessarily. Ganesh Cartoon could be in trouble. He just gonna go in. The ultimate does land. The knockouts do land. Diana can look to go in as well. Diana will go after the carries. Can Diana kill the carries? The question. Diana does not have an ultimate. Diana will look to die. So low the HP of the Jinx. They get the kill onto the Diana. There was no follow-up, and so low was Zitrium, but he survives. This is a huge team fight victory coming out for KOG. With the Diana dead, this could be Q for Baron. Kai'Sa could be in trouble. Ganesh Cartoon is in trouble. Can he survive? He cannot. He will look to eventually die, and this could potentially be Baron for KOG, because now with two players dead, KOG have what they need to win this game. KOG are not going to go down in this game without a fight. Super well played by them, and now the Baron gonna be up. Kai'Sa is just still in base. I'm not sure what she's doing. Maybe she's disconnected. Maybe it's some ping issues. I'm not yet sure. Oh, it's a nice bit of ultimate as well, but there is nobody to do damage right here. You only have the Rakan and the Gragas, They are doing a lot of somehow damage. The 2v5 happening from AOT is kind of crazy, and they are able to still somehow dissuade them from doing Baron, because look at how low they are. They can't do Baron anymore. Yes, they died as 2, but they bought enough time, and my lord, Blizzard still... DC, I don't know what's happening, bro. He's definitely having some lag issues because he was in base for the longest amount of time, and he does get back. Yes, they died twice more and the goalie did 6k, but they prevented the Baron from going. And late game, man, it depends on execution and how well they can kill Yttrium. But Yttrium has his Zhonya at this point, and Ziggs Ziggs has his Zhonya. Yttrium might look to go for his Zhonya himself. No GA on the Ziggs, mind you, and this is a tough game for AOT to come back. And now KOG are in the driver's seat. KOG should be the ones to do Baron right here. They have reset. They should start it, honestly. There's no two champions. You can look to take the fight. You should not be afraid to start here. But KOG is just playing very passive. They don't want to throw away this lead at all, at the very least. And AOT are like, we are behind. We have to play the slow game. This is something you've seen, right? To defeat AOT, it's not simple, right? Even when they're behind, they will make your life miserable. They will make you fight tooth and nail for their loss. And you can see right now, Gragas does not have teleport. Oh, he does have teleport. Is the teleport up, mind you? Yes, it is. The fight will look to get started. 5k goal lead as well. Wukong will look to go, and the fights are happening on two different sides. It's nice, but ultimate damage is yield. They're able to get the G of the Y as well, but the other people are still alive. They're looking to go after the Jinx, but Jinx is Zhonya right here. Can they look to get the Jinx? The question, Jinx will survive. Ziggs will also survive. The fight is still going in favor of KOG. The HP bars of AOT are removed right here. Can they get some kills back for themselves? Yes, they can, but again, it's so close. I can't tell who's winning, but it does look like KOG are the ones that are losing because the Jinx is dead and the Ziggs is dead, and KOG have lost this team fight. Beautiful engage coming out right there from AOT. How in the world do they win this is something I even have to wonder. But after being 6,000 gold behind, AOT still get the team fight victory. 4 for 1, and the Elder Dragon will be the dragon to fight for them because the Elder is an infernal Elder. And what godlike team fight coming out from AOT right here. I could not keep up with the multitude of things happening in that team fight right there. And now can Agent K9 be the god that we know him to be? Let's keep an eye out on this guy. Rakan is like, no bro, I'm not gonna let you get this. I'm not gonna let you get this. The Rakan are being used as well. The knockups are being used as well. They don't want to start this fight. They want to kill the and they get the dragon. The Wyatt is too late. It's too late. They will end up losing Baron because of this as well. And suddenly, what is happening? From being 6,000 gold ahead, they have lost the Infernal Elder and they have lost their jungler. This could potentially be Baron for AOT. Have they made the comeback is the question, guys. Don't forget the Jinx damage, Ziggs damage is still surreal. The mid lane freaking tower is still not down for KOG right now. The game is far from over, but with Baron and Infernal Elder, it's going to be important right here to see what happens. Can they look to get the Ziggs and the Jinx again? Noxy does land some bit of poke right here. They're just looking to zone right here. They're just looking to zone. Will they time the boss have to save the Baron? Is looking to go down. Can they get the Baron? Yes, they will get the Baron, but the HP is low right now on the side of KOT or KOT right here. And Akali, Akali will get murdered by the Gragas. Beautiful pick as well, and they get the Arashar to boot. The carries are alive. It doesn't matter. The front line is dead, and Swifty with a beautiful belly slam onto the face of the Akali stops her from doing damage, and they're able to get that as well. Another team fight victory with Baron in their hands. You would hope the mid lane fucking tower finally goes down, but well played there from AOT, playing superbly well in this game, and they are able to make the comeback happen. I would have to say that KOG were in such a great spot. They should have forced some fights because they were ahead, but the Wukong, the Diana going into people's faces, playing well. Blizzard, and not to forget Swifty on that Gragas, underrated AF, played some of the team fights very well. Noxy tanked for ages at this point, and the Baron minions will not die to the Ziggs ultimate. They will have to get 2 towers for themselves. The game is yet not over. Don't think just because they have made the comeback that the game is over, right? Because it's still the Jinx, it's still the Ziggs. It's still going to be important to see who makes it out on top. And now they've gotten the mid lane tower. The bot lane tower will also go down. The goal lead now goes in favor of AOT. But when you're guys 18 minutes in the game, 20 minutes in the game, it's going to be it's going to be hard to say kitne ka kya goal lead. The goal leads seldom matter at this point. Now, can they get the inhibitors? The question, but with Jinx ka andha wave clear with 6, I just don't know how in the world they are able to get this tower. That's nice bit of poke. They have to force somehow. Oh, they do manage to go. There's a lot of damage as well. They can look at the bottom inhibitor tower. There's one carry million. Someone auto attack, please. Yes, they do. They get the million tower. The bottom lane, sorry, inhibitor tower will go down. Mid lane is alive as well. Kai'Sa with tower has her G, should be survived. The mid lane also could go down. The ultimate from Gragas was able to dissuade the Jinx, and the Jinx had to go away. And at this point, there you go. The 2 inhibitors gone. They have broken open the base of KOG. This is what you wanted from AOT. But KOG, man, how will they keep on surviving? They have to initiate. They can't keep playing passive. They are such a good team. All they have to do is force the fight, get the players on that side, and make sure the carries are not dead. But with 2 inhibitors down, I would say the chances of a comeback happening are less than 10%. But it's still possible. One final team fight, guys. One final team fight. No matter where it happens, could decide the game. 74,000, 21 in this game. If there was ever a finals of a Wild Rift tournament in India and South Asia that you want to watch in Bangladesh as well, this would be it. AOT, KOG giving it their absolute bestest and doing honestly really well at this point, but with how close this game was, the comeback from AOT was spectacular. But KOG, man, don't count them out yet. It could still happen that they could win. The only problem is the 2 inhibitors down, right? This could be a very easy Baron call, and then from the Baron call, it could potentially be the last fight, right? So let's see how they end up playing this out. Picks can also happen at this point. Any player who's not ready for these picks will be in some trouble. Let's see what happens. Alistar is looking to get some picks off as well, but he's not able to do so. 20 seconds to go for the Baron. Everyone's full item slotted, by the way. Gragas is like half item left, Wukong half item left, but the carries, right? Kai'Sa is full item slotted, Jinx is full item slotted, even the Ziggs is full item slotted at this point. 70,000 gold is when you have all of your items, and now they can potentially look to do bad. Oh, they will make a pick onto Kog. They see him, he was seen, but he will survive. Lucky him that he was able to survive right here. And now Swifty is like, I'm on split push duty, boys. I have teleport for me. I can solo this. Honestly, you can even solo the Gragas if you want to. Meanwhile, another fight happening. Noxy goes balls deep on 3 other people. The Dynamite lands on 1 person, a little bit forced on engages. Ziggs also lands. I'm not sure it's a great team fight, honestly. Let's see what happens. Akali will go to him. Akali will get murdered by the Gragas as well. I don't know where my screen is going at this point, but they will look to make a team fight happen. And now Jinx will also die. This is it. KOG have done it. Triple kill for the Swifty right here. And they do go in for a fight. They do have the damage. The HPs are so low, but always this low, but never enough to kill them. AOT after a 6,000 gold deficit. Never mind, the Ziggs is doing still insane amounts of damage. Don't count him out as of yet, but let's see what happens. The Dyna will go in, will look to get the victory. AOT have come back from a 6k gold deficit to make this series 2-0. What a brilliant performance against what looked like a game for KOG. The comeback is real, boys. The goal lead comeback, 6,000 se leke coming back again. Massive game, and super well played there from both the teams. And Swifty, righteously enough, being the MVP, had a brilliant Gragas performance. Definitely worth watching and super well played. KOG have to go back to the drawing board and figure, guys, what went wrong. We had such an amazing lead. We were playing so darn well, but still we were not able to get the victory. AOT are playing out of their minds this game. They want this victory, and they are saying to KOG, guys, if you want to defeat us, you have to fight for it. Game 2 goes over to AOT, guys. The score is standing 2-0 in favor of AOT. Game 3 will be starting in just a few minutes. Who do you think is going to take game 3? Will KOG make the reverse sweep happen, or will it be a clean sweep from AOT? Is something we will find in just 2 minutes. Alright, guys, I'll be hosting this lobby because AOT were getting ping spikes last game. Kaisa had 900 ping reset 3 times. No wonder the DCs happen. Even with the DCs, AOT managed to win, so kudos to them. OP casting, thank you beyond. भाई ड्रोलो तुम लोग सब लोग बोल रहे हो रीड व्हाट्सएप पढ़ लिया होस्ट बना दिया. आई एम द होस्ट ऑफ दिस लॉबी नाउ. स्टार्ट बैन्स कर देता हूँ. This is harder than I thought. पानी पी लो. Fuck, मेरा पानी नहीं है. BRB guys, getting some water for myself. आया मैं एक second. Oh, भैया, thank you. Alright guys, I am back with some water to थोड़ा पानी पी लेता हूँ before the next game starts. By the way guys, we are 3 likes away from 150. Can we get 150 likes on the video guys? Also thank you so much for 1k guys. 1k subscribers के लिए I'm very happy. Big milestone for me personally. I'm really happy that Wild Rift का game 157 हो गया. Okay guys, एक बोला 10 दे दिया आपने. क्या hype बना bro? Thank you bro. Hype तो बनेगी guys. मैं भी excited हूँ. ये matchup बहुत पसंद है. Start bans. Mid-div giver. Maxwell will like alright guys. Anyways guys, game 3 हो चुका है and now with AOT being on the left side, इसका मतलब ये है कि Lux के ऊपर वापस प्रायोरिटी आ जाती है. Now AOT will be the ones to first pick Lux, but let's see इस बार COG ban करते कि नहीं, right? Because COG को Lux ban करना पड़ेगा. I think Lux is too OP a pick in the meta as well as in these two teams that जाना नहीं चाहिए. And apart from that, like Ganesh Kaitonde is just playing Wukong 3 games in a row. Diana's being played 3 games in a row. KOG have to change this. KOG have to be like, guys, थोड़ा अलग ban करते हैं. Let's not ban. Let us not ban the Lee Sin every game. Let us try to ban the Wukong or the Diana because क्या हो रहा है, right? They're playing the same competition because they're comfortable with that competition, right? And now they're able to do really, really well. Let's see what happens. First ban is Galio. Makes sense because they don't want to give value away. Blizzard might end up losing his Kaisa or Etrim could get Kaisa. We'll have to wait and see because Etrim also is a very, very good Jinx player, don't get me wrong. But it's more of a takeaway against Blizzard. Then Blizzard will end up playing Ezreal, which will not do as much damage as maybe a Jinx could or a Kaisa could late game. But let's wait and see what happens in this game because Abhi, now we are in that position where KOG have the pressure, right? अगर आप tournament में हो and you're 2-0 down, right? KOG will play super pass. KG will have that in the mind. Ki, yaar, if I do this mistake or if I go in, they will play a little scared. And that happens for any team, right? Because now you're afraid if I fuck up once, it's over. There's no coming back, right? So the pressure is really on KOG. And it really depends to see how well can KOG handle that pressure, right? Because that pressure will end up making them lose this game or it could end up making them win this game, right? So the pressure is really on KOG right here. AOT on the other hand are like, guys, we just have to play our regular game. So far we've been doing great. We just need to continue doing that and let's see if it works out for all of us, right? So Let's see how it works out. Galio being banned from against KOG right here. AOT does not like to play Galio, do not like to play against Galio, so that's going to happen. And now we are in the bank stage for the third game. If you have just tuned into the stream, guys, we have essentially a 2-0 lead that AOT have over this thing. I can do an interview, Salva, but was seen over with the mic and all, so I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'll try to do something. I'll figure it out. Wukong being banned out, this is good. I like this adaptation. The reason I like this is because one thing is that Ganesh Gaitonde, he can play other junglers too, but at least make him try something else, right? 2 games से इतना comfortable हो गया है on that Gragas, on that Wukong, that you should make him want to try something else. Now Swifty's Gragas is something to be feared. Swifty's anything is something to be feared. He's a very, very good battler. I think I rate him very highly. He's probably like the best battler in India after me, KW, but no, he's like right up there. And I think that's because of the way he plays. He's very consistent. He rarely fucks up in fights, right? And you can see that in his gameplay also. Very, very clutch when he needs to be. And now Wukong being banned up. Akali is the third ban. Braum is the last ban. Lux is left open yet again. Galio, Wukong, Akali. What is the answer to the Lux this time is the question. You have to wait and watch, because I think Noxy will go for Lux. What will Maxwell play this time? Will he play the Lulu like he did last time, or will he end up playing something else? We have to wait and watch, guys. Game 3 is starting in just a few seconds right here off the Wild Rift Finals. Let's go and see what happens, guys. Who is going to win Game 3? AOT or KLG? The game starts now. Let's go. Alright, picks and bans right here. First pick expectation here is that Lux will be picked from the side of AOT right here. Let's see if they're able to do that, or will it be something else. I would be surprised if it is not the Lux. Let's see what happens. Diana pickup could also be taken. Yep, there we go. Now here ETM can go something crazy like a blitz, or sorry, Maxwell can go something like crazy like a blitz, but then we should be able to figure out how much we can do. By the way, guys, we have broken all records of Wild Rift today. We have never crossed 200 watching. This is the first time in the history of Wild Rift South Asia that any live stream has crossed 200. So great job. And Alistair being picked up, I like that actually. Diana being picked up this time. Maxwell, I think, is gonna probably play mid, which means Hinks is gonna play support. Alistair was, Howard was not picked. I like this. Trim takes away the Kaisa from him. Very good. But Divine Mid is gonna go for Corki. Okay, Corki could be potentially mid, could be potentially in the marksman lane as well. Ganesh Gaitonde will look to go for a second most comfort pick, or perhaps you could say his first most comfort pick, which is the Vi, and this is something he plays really well on, and I think this is a great pickup for himself. I knew he would get the Vi. I actually was thinking whether Vi will be taken away as well. Okay then. Alright, in case you guys don't know, K9 was like top 3 server leaderboard Evelyn at one point in time. This guy is a beast Evelyn player. He does not take flash in Evelyn also, but he still plays it. And yes, that's going to be the Orianna. Swifty with the singed. What? Wait, what? What am I seeing? We are seeing Singed being locked in by Swifty. This is a pick we don't usually see in competitive. Yes, they have played against us in scrims. It didn't really work out for them, honestly speaking. But wow, the Singed pickup in response to the Garen is very good. Garen cannot kill the Singed. Singed will be super annoying in team fights. He will flip people. He will ground people. Very good against certain champions. Diana being picked in the mid lane against the Orianna, and Divine Mid is playing Corki. Is there a swap happening between Divine and Blizzard? We have to see. Prepare for battle. No swap. No swap. Is that Divine actually? Is that Orianna in the bot lane? Oh my lord, this is crazy. They're actually gonna play this. They're playing Orianna in the bot lane. Or they forgot to swap. I have no idea. Regardless, let's wait and see what happens. Oh, the KDA skins are out. Evelyn, Kaisa on the side of ETM and Agent K9, and this could be bot lane Orianna with Corki in the mid lane. Corki is pretty decent in the Diana because Diana can't really jump on him. Corki has enough distance to survive right here, unless of course Diana hits him with the first ability, in which case yes, she does. And Janna being picked from Maxwell this game, different from their their Lulu pickup. Definitely having more advantages. I'm not sure if there's ping issues or not. The level 7s, dude. Whoa. Level 6 also right there.
Now what hit him?
Okay. Okay. The game is happening. Okay, I'm not sure if there's a remake or not. There is no remake. So the Orianna bot lane is intentional. My lobby is awesome. We don't have a remake, I think. This is beautiful. This is what we wanted after all the time. To have no remakes, guys. This is amazing. 3 amazing games without any remakes. Beautiful Wild Rift action right here from South Asia. Let's go. Orianna bot lane. Okay, let's talk about this, right? The reason Orianna's bot lane is because it's very good in the laning phase. There's a lot of poke, right? When you land a Lux Binding, if you follow it up with Blizzard's Q poke, you have a very strong poke lane. On the other side though, you also have Janna with her W poke. So I don't know how this bot lane really plays out right here, but in the top side as well, you can see Agent K9 going for his red. Vi is already gone for his 2 camps. So this is a straight blue to red buff from Agent K9, which is interesting to see. So just trying to go for a double buff instantly. Meanwhile, in the top side, you can see some bits of trades coming out already, and they're both quite low, mind you. Interesting enough that it is. And I'm waiting to see how well Kog performs. Now, Kog's team fighting, mind you, is not great, right? Kog's team fighting is really not great at this point, right? Diana goes in, but really there's no CC chain. This is a very different composition than what he generally used to playing. On the other side, they have AOT have a good teamfight competition. Right? They have Lux, they have Singe, they have Vi to go in. Right? There's enough engage, follow-up, burst damage is insane at this point. Yes, AD is lacking, you're right, absolutely. But the only tank that KOG have is Garen. So if Garen can build enough tankiness, he should be fine. Let's make sure they are able to get the bot lane scuttle. So scuttle trades happening. As always, Ganesh Karan will get to the top side of the scuttle and KOG get to the bottom side of the scuttle. Bot lane so far looking good for both the teams. The Janna is a little low on HP right here, but you are expecting that because it's a very poke heavy lane. Like Lux and Orianna poke is quite a bit, and whenever Kai'Sa does that, Lux presses a shield. Meanwhile in the mid lane as well, you can see Death Reminder now is playing mid and Hinks is playing top. Oh, this is the same Garen from that game against Aesthetic X Retribution. In case you guys don't remember, Hinks was the guy who played Garen against Retribution, and he played like the most monstrous Garen I've ever seen. He went full tank Garen, and I think this is the guy you have to watch out for this game, right? He will end up being the frontline for his team, and AOT have to deal with now here. KOG is level 5. Will he go for the kill or not? It's up to you. You can see Blizzard could be in trouble. The amount of shield coming out is crazy. He will look to flash away, so not bad, gets a flash for his efforts. The problem with Orianna bot lane, right? Orianna lacks an EXP, so, and Orianna's a mid laner and they do really well with more experience, right? So that's just the one disadvantage I would say with Orianna. She will get to a level 5 a little bit late. But in the top lane, you can see Swifty is building what? Swifty is going for a Rylai's Crystal Scepter, which means it's really good about CC and stuff like that. And in the jungle as well, you can see just a bit of farming happening. Honestly, like well farmed by both the junglers. They're nearly even Stevens in EXP, and now you can see another fight happening. Swifty like, I'm out of here. He will get spotted out. Information is given. Evelyn is on the top side. Meanwhile, in the bot side, the poke game continues from AOT. Whereas I think even on the other side as well, both teams are doing pretty fine with themselves. Gold lead is slightly in favor of AOT right here, which could potentially be given to the bot lane deficit. You look at the Kai'Sa gap versus Orianna. That's about 200 gold lead that they have. The binding still lands. The ultimate being used as well for some bit of poke. The shielding and the knocker from Janna also lands. Lux are being used 18 seconds before, but I'm not really sure. And here comes Ganesh Karan looking to get the bot lane scuttle as well. There is no Evelyn, mind you. The priority is completely in favor of AOT. They will look to get that. The Cloud Drake's up. Teamfights could be a big potential, right? And I think in teamfights, AOT are in the upper bracket advantage. They should be looking good right here. And now everyone's going to take their final backs. The Dragon Dance happens yet again, guys. And Swifty will also look to get his back. He will have enough gold to finish his Rylai's Crystal Scepter. Might even get his boots. There you go. And now the package being up, the Vi art, the Orianna art, the Lux binding, the Singe going top, okay, the Garen going back, okay. So now we are in for a crazy ass fight. Let's see if we're able to get that. And 160, okay, so let's see what is gonna be the gameplay right here. 2-0 in lead. AOT this is the last game, do or die game rather, for KOG right here. Otherwise, if they lose this game, they will lose the series. But let's see what happens right here, because now the dragon should be taken. The ward is there. The Vi is top. I'm not sure why. Why is the Vi top, guys? Why is the Vi top? The Corki has package, but not for long, bro. Ski is like at this point. Yeah, his package cooldown is not going to be that for longer. Oh, double binding lands. Ultimate followed up. Can the Orianna follow? Guns cannot. And here comes Diana with the damage, the Corki package has been used defensive. Diana does land, and there you go, first blood. ETM dies, beautiful follow-up again. The bind does land, 2-man Diana ultimate. And Corki will look to dash out right here. Evelyn comes, she's looking for the kill. On to Blizzard. Blizzard will look to flash away as well. Does not do much. Here comes Singe, here comes the poison, the problem of Zone. Poisons the Evelyn, kills her off, and now the dragon is going to be the catch as well. Flash ultimate from the Garen. The Garen is in trouble. Nice flash from the Y to survive, and now she jumps back. Some bit of Clown Fiesta plays. Garen's going to be in trouble. The Y could potentially die. Never mind. Oh, there you go. The Etem is back in the game as well. Oh my god, she survives, and now Etem's in trouble again. Now the Sage looks to make her back up again, and they get the kill for themselves, and Kog finally get the retribution right here as they look to get one more kill for themselves. Why? Don't be crazy, don't go in, she says. Swifty, be crazy, do go in, he says. But he has double buff. He will look to run away. Swifty could potentially die right here. Swifty has bitten off a bit more than he can chew. Yes, he will die in the process. Yes, they'll get the dragon, but they lose 3 in the process. KOG still come out slightly bit on top, I would say, because of the greed from AOT right there. And the Lux Ultimate being used, but the Midland Tower could potentially be in trouble. Like double knockup being landed right here. An instant Herald started, double buff onto the Ezreal, onto the Evelyn as well. Well played right there from the side of KOG, but not before AOT. Like, you know, guys, we are not done. Guys, having said that, it still felt like AOT were looking strong in the team fights. But KOT, man, keep an eye out on this Evelyn. If they have someone who can carry this game, it has to be this guy, Agent K9 on the Evelyn. If he can assassinate the right person in AOT, then they can look to win this game out as well. So look an eye out on AOT, and Garen getting a kill. No, he doesn't get a kill, never mind. Singe getting a kill for himself does make himself very, very strong. He's going to finish his second item, get a lot more tankier. So in the team fight, right, Garen will not be the only tank in the team. Singed will be the second tank as well. And now we are looking at a game with the 2000 gold lead is in favor of AOT right here. The kill is on K or the key. Sorry, better right now, didn't really work out, my bad. But let's go. So Divine Might has gone bot, essentially now playing the role of marksman, and Blizzard like, let me just solo. Blizzard honestly falling a little bit behind, but not because of anything else, just because he's got focused a lot by the Kai'Sa, by the Evelyn. Other Evelyn is just looking after Blizzard. I think they're looking at Blizzard being the carry of the team, right? And he honestly has been on that pick, but now it's actually Divine Might solo on that, and now Swifty could be in trouble. He could sense, his spidey senses are tingling that Evelyn could be here, and he was right. And why isn't the bots are trying to create some pressure over there's Diana as well. It's a 4v3. At the end of the day, I don't know if they want to take the dive. Never mind, they want to take the Herald instead. The bot lane tower will be the first tower they're looking to go down on. And can they look to fight as well? Is the question we have to ask them. After the inhibitor goes down, tower goes down, will they look to fight? No, they will not. So good use of the Herald. They get the bot lane tower, open up the dragon side of the map for AOT right here. In the top side, meanwhile, Garen is looking to regenerate up, playing Garen in the bush. How often you've seen this in PC, right? So yeah, let's wait and see what happens right here. And now builds, guys, it's very standard builds coming from both the teams. Trinity Force complete from Corki and Y. Orianna is going for a slightly scaling build with the tier. Will finish her Archangel Staff. Bot lane pick Henny. This could potentially be the fight. But then again, is there follow-up right here? Nobody, there's no follow-up. How far extended are they? How would they not be punished? Mid lane, in the mid lane. Okay, very weird series of plays right here. The mid lane could have been, the bot lane could have been punished. It was not. And they get the tower back to themselves. Super well rotated by KOG right there. Good rotations from them to get that bot lane tower. And now the goal lead is still within touching distance. 1k is not a lead. 1k is like a rounding error at this point, right? That do not matter. 1k ka goal lead is nothing. 1.6k is nothing at this point. So the game is still in a very even state, but you have to think the team fight potential with the Corki, the Orianna is going to be massive. The catch potential from the Evelyn is going to be massive as well. And Yttrium, the carry on the team, does have the right item, so it's good for him as well. Let's see what happens with 22 seconds to go and Ocean Drake to spawn. Singe can look to get his item completed as well. He's looking to go for his Abyssal Mask, which will be very good because you're busy building Abyssal Mask and your team has all magic damage, right? Blizzard magic damage, Abyssal Mask magic damage, insane amounts of magic damage. Once he finishes that item, he will give so much magic damage to his team, because the thing with Abyssal Mask is it creates a magic aura which reduces the magic resistance of the enemy teams. So if you are doing magic damage to them, you will end up doing a lot more damage. Now with the dragon being spawned right here, Ganesh Garden just goes in right now. They will go after the Y. The Evelyn is the catch. Evelyn will be forced to use a ult in vain. The Kai'Sa repushing is kind of good, and the flash on art as well, but Janna could be caught in a wrong place as well. well. Through all the flashes now, Toxin has a 2-man ultimate as well. There is, oh, the flip happens from outside the wall. How is it even possible? The Diana will look to run away at this point. Orianna ulti is used. Corki ultimate. Corki doesn't have the ultimate at this point. Close as team fight. Nobody really dies. Garen look to regen right here. But I think the Garen ulti. Oh, another flip happens. I'm not sure looking to win. Kog. Oh, beautiful fight. He could look to die. There we go. The kill finally happens. And now Kog reinitiates. Kog will look to have the fight happen. Kog will look to get the kill 1-for-1. The dragon goes away. They lose 2 people. Get 1 in the process. No matter what, it's a 1-for-2 in favor of Kog. But the dragon yet again goes over to AOT. You would wonder who wins out or who doesn't, but AOT are like, we are not done, boys. We see you and we kill you. They make that a 2-for-2, but KOG are like, you know what, guys, you can get the bot lane kill, we'll get the mid lane tower. So trades are happening left, right and center. Well played from KOG to get the mid lane tower, open that map up from themselves as well. But the 2 dragons do bode well for AOT in the late game. It's just unfortunate the 2 dragons were not the Elder, not the Infernal or the Mountain, but in fact they were the Ocean and the Cloud, not the 2 highest value dragons. Swifty could be in trouble right here. Never mind, he is tanky enough to survive in the early game, but Swifty does die a little bit. You can see some bit of an experience not knowing how much his damage output can be on that Singed, but it doesn't matter because the smite does land. Ganesh Guy only gets that kill, and now he does land some bit of poke onto the Garen as well. The Garen is weird, you can see, has not built a single MR item yet, which is making me a little bit angry. You should have just built a Force Unleash like an item. He's gone for opting for damage instead. Never mind, another fight seems to be the case right here. Diana could be in trouble. Diana gets ulted right here. Diana gets ulted. Diana gets 4-man ultimate from Diana as well. Change Diana ulti, looking to heal people as well. Singe is running to the middle of the team fight, trying to poison people. Beautiful team fighting coming out from AOT right there. They get 2 kills for themselves, and with how close they are to Baron, and with their jungler being dead, and the top lane tower going down, and a flip from Swifty, you would hope that it would happen. The root also happened. They're not still able to kill, and now they could die. They have actually fumbled this engage horribly, and the flip happens one more time. The flip works, and the Janna is like, what the hell is happening? They get the complete ace, but they lose 3 in the process. But still, a big teamfight victory coming out, and Swifty, oh Swifty, how often do you survive with on 1 HP, guys? Well played there. The kills go over to the Corki. Corki is massively ahead. 4 kills to Corki, 5 kills to Corki, 4 kills to Orianna. These guys are now ahead of their enemy counterparts. The Diana is 3,000, 2,500 gold behind, and the Orianna is 700 gold ahead. So again, huge gold leads are now happening. 4k enough. Let's see how the Corki package is utilized. The Diana is quite tanky, mind you, so do not underestimate her, but my lord, let's see if they're able to win out the next team fight, because Singed is looking like an unkillable monster at this point, and now his third item is going to be the Dead Man's Plate, which will give him armor against the Kai'Sa and more movement speed, as if a Singed didn't need much already. The mid lane tower will eventually look to go down right now, and now with Baron being hovered, you spot the Evelynn, you don't go after it. The call is to go after the Garen. They want to get him at half HP, but before they do that, they really just want to get the top lane tower. The Lucent Singularity used by the Lux to get some vision on the Janna, they will find that out right here, and now they get the top lane tower as well. Meanwhile, a huge wave forming in the bot side as well. Can be looked to be taken. Pings are coming out right here, and Evelynn's like, you know what, let me catch some sorry guy off guard and kill him right here. They all look to go back because the waves have to be caught off, and Agent K9 wanting to get some farm out, I guess, wanting to get some fleetings, but not really the best call. Since Swifty like, let me pick that up. Flash. Oh, the flip happens, and grounded has not been used as of yet. The K9 could be in trouble. K9 looking to actually get him. The ult being used from that, and now the ult follow up as well. Agent K9, what were you doing there, my friend? You tried to split push, it didn't work out. Swifty is in trouble, but really, can you kill this Singe? Can you chase this Singe? The answer is no. Why is going in all ham? Major gameplay coming out. The GA gets popped right here, and now Kai'Sa will look to run away. Do not underestimate this play. Diana also gets flipped again. Diana team and ultimate is where is the other teammates? They're not there. Oh, never mind. The damage is real. The Janna ultimate is laid mid on top side as well. Other teammates are happy to look to get the other tower as well. And with this happening, the third dragon will go in favor of AOT. Meanwhile, top lane tower will look to be taken, and Garen is almost dead at this point. Oh, will not look to die. He's very tanky. Meanwhile, on the other side as well, they will look to back off as well. 22 seconds dead timer for this thing. But honestly, AOT should look to group up right now. Oh, Noxy couldn't be trouble. He's on a ward right here. Noxy will survive. Not before Janna catches him as well. Has to flash out. Can he use the standing? Yes, he can. Can he survive? Oh, he's trying his absolute best. The shields. Oh my god, broken as shields. But eventually, he will look to die as a mispositioning and backing the wrong corner will lead to Noxy's death. This could potentially be the dragon. Never mind though, ultimates are up. Corki package is not cinched. Building MR, which is a good call because he is looking to get to that. And now Agent K9, he is 8.8k gold, very behind compared to every other gold. 10k gold on the side of this thing. Wyatt in the face of 4 more people. Orianna unstoppable. This Orianna Diana does as well, but ETM is going to do a lot of damage as well. Doesn't matter. The Singe, the poison. How toxic are you, Swifty? Very is the answer, but not before the Orianna also dies in the process. ETM doing his absolute best in this game to make sure that he is able to get that. And now one more kill. This is a great team fight for KOG. They get 3 for 3 right here. So again, a bit of misplay coming out right here. The dive was good, but then again, there was no follow-up. Lux was not there as well. Singe doing what he could, but I would still say when you're 5k or 6k gold ahead and you go 3 for 3, as the team who is behind, I will take that any other week. Now, ETM is in a great spot. ETM is 12k in the goal lead. He has 3 items. He is going to do a lot of damage. You cannot ignore him. We no longer go after the Agent K9 anymore. You have to go after this guy because this guy is going to be able to kill all of your backline if you leave him unchecked right here. So it's going to be important for AOT to not screw up this lead that they have. It's not that their lead is insurmountable. It can definitely be got back up again, but it's really up to AOT to not mess it up. Corki package being up is a great Q. Orianna ult, every ultimate is up on the side of AOT, and only the Kai'Sa ult is not up for the side of KOG. And now with the dragon spawning, the third dragon could potentially go. They are taking the time on the Divine Mills, like, guys, there's a big tower, big wave top. Let me just clear that first, then we'll go Baron, because they know that KOG is not going to start Baron. KOG, however, after seeing the Corki, will try to force this. Never mind, the Garen backs up at this point. Garen finally does his MR. Never mind, he has 2 items of MR. The Garen super tanky and will not die too. Do not underestimate the tankiness of a Garen in team fights, guys. Then again, there's a lot of magic damage also. Teleport being used, a team fight is up and ready for grabs. What is going to happen? Garen's looking to go after the Singe, but he silenced someone else. Corki pack is not being used, and they want to go in Janna lands, and the dragon gets taken over by AOT, but not before they are in trouble. The Wyatt does land, Janna look to heal away. Beautiful Corki package slices the team into half, and Corki is able to get some kills for themselves. Since looking to flip over the Evelynn, they will get it, and now AOT have done it. They got the fight victory for themselves. Beautiful use of the Corki package to split the team. Garen couldn't do much, he was just tanking the whole Corki package, and now with 4 deaths, this could potentially be the inhibitor tower. AOT could have potentially taken this victory in their hands. I think they should look to get the Million Tower, but they're chasing like some bronzies. I have no freaking clue why, but you don't underestimate a Garen, guys. You really just don't. And he will flip him off, but can they kill him is a question. He does not have his flash. He does look to flash Q, and one more flip is up in 3, 2, 1. And they will finally go kill the Garen. They really wanted that Garen so much so that they didn't even get the inhibitor for the Garen. I think at this point AOT are having a bit of fun, but I think with Garen dead, with 5 people, a complete ace on the side of AOT right here, the Baron should be the call that they should look to take. Let's see if they do that or not. Never mind, they decide to just push the bot lane tower, further extend their goalie to 8,000. Guys, this could be it. AOT could be winning this game, and AOT could potentially be winning this series. We are this close for this game to end, but let's see if KOG have what it takes to make one final comeback for themselves. 3 items on Evelynn is no longer any slouch. She does have significant damage. If the right team fight happens, it could be the kill, but with 16 seconds to go on the Garen, you would think they would not want to fight. The Baron will get started. Let's see if this is going to be the call that they need to make or not. But with the Baron being up and Evelynn being on the side of the Saints, Swifty like, guys, get the Evelynn, and they go for the Evelynn and they kill the Evelynn. This is it. This is Baron for themselves. There's no way in the world KOG can respond. Evelyn was caught in a wrong place. Sin spots him out, and now the Baron would be in call. There's nobody doing the done Baron. They all want to fight. What is this call? Split calls happening. Just go back and do Baron is what Crowley's probably shouting at team. Guys, Baron ko tumhari makiyan bol raha hoga probably at this point. And now can they get the Baron? Is the question. They're looking to get the Baron, and they will get the Baron, and the fight finally happens. Janart is not yet being used. Singed being the menace that he is. Garen looking to do such more damage as he can, but to double kill on the thing, and as much as Ethan can try to do what he can, it's just not going to be enough. And Divine Witch solo will eventually die. The Garen is doing his absolute darned best, but they will want to kill this Garen. One more attack. I think they should look to end the game, right? A flash from Noxy. He's like, bro, I'm not going to let you down. But how long can you survive? He's going to just dive into tower. He can actually just dive to the tower itself. Oh, never mind. Blue team get that kill. It's an ace again on the side of AOT, and now the goal lead is 13k. Very well in favor of AOT. And now the million tower will be the one taken down. 17-second deck timers. It could potentially be Blizzard and Noxy, the bot lane dynamic duo of AOT, to be the ones to get the Nexus and mark their seal, rather seal the victory, but not before Agent K9 has had enough of it. He just gets posted in his face at this point, and now AOT, oh never mind, one more auto attack to go. There you go. AOT have done it. They are your champions of the India Wild Rift Bangladesh Regional Showdown. Congratulations for them for winning this tournament 3-0. They are the best team in South Asia. What a beautiful performance in Game 3 as well. Once they got the lead, they didn't give it up. They had the better teamfight composition as well, with Corki package, Oriana ultimate, and Y ultimate as well. Singed being an absolute menace in teamfights, played astoundingly well. And now AOT, despite all odds for themselves, have made sure that they have clean swept, and everyone from India to Bangladesh, this is the team that have shown it all. They are the best team currently in Wild Rift for this tournament at least, and super well played for AOT to win this game. Let me invite Crowley for the interview. Alright guys, we're gonna have an interview session with Crowley and this thing. I'm just getting in touch with them, guys, for the interview. Alright, I think Awaj, we're trying to get the audio issue sorted. He's also looking to restart. Sometimes teams have to restart, but well played, guys, to AOT. They have done it. They have beaten all the Indian teams and all the Bangladeshi teams to win the India-Bangladesh Wild Rift Regional Showdown. Tribute to Araf Ice Mahfouz, and super well played there by both these teams. Thank you, Safety, for 1k. आवाज आ रही है? मेरा भी इशू हो गया. So I'll just restart in 1 minute, guys. Final interviews happening with our boy. क्या बोलते हो? Guys, I'm just coming back. Don't go anywhere. Alright guys, just restarting the game so that we can get an interview with Crowley for a few games. And arey bro, my Discord pe also doesn't work as scenes are. But yeah, big congratulations to KOG also for putting up a great fight. Games 2 and 3 were not that close, were super close rather, so have to give them all credit for that also. They definitely give AOT a very big fight, and very well done for them to get to that point. Okay guys, shield mode, I'll switch it off again.
Hello. Audible. Hello. Hello. Hello.
All right, guys. The thing is that there is an issue with the stream and everything. We will do a proper 5-man interview with the winners of AOT in a separate video. वो मैं आपके लिए रख दूंगा. And for now, but that's it for the stream. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this content, guys, make sure you subscribe. We have 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for that. And just make sure you keep following the Wild Rift South Asia scene because it's just getting started, guys. Amazing gameplay, amazing games, amazing. You guys for the next time, and an interview with AOT is pending. वो मैं करूँगा in the next stream. अभी तक के लिए good night, guys. Thank you so much, and I'm only 13 likes away from 200. So if you can get me some additional likes and यहाँ पे 200 करके ख़त्म कर लेंगे, life would be great. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next time. Bye bye.